Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. It is the holidays. You know me with my fun festive earrings. I've got a whole collection going on. Mental Health Monday in the holidays might not be so happy for everybody. Not just the Mondays, but the holiday season in general is not always full of Christmas cheer and holiday spirit. And so this video is for those that are maybe struggling with hard feelings during this season of the year. I know I mentioned in my weigh-in video, also on the channel earlier this week, that sometimes that can be kind of behind the holiday binging and kind of burying your feelings in chocolate. Just raise my hand a little higher there, right? But I really wanted to just talk about some tools that we have with doTERRA, with essential oils, that really can uplift you and support you going through difficult times, difficult emotions during the holiday time. So 2 emotions that I want to just touch on in this quick video. First one is grief, sadness. I think a lot of times grief around the holidays comes from missing people who aren't here with us, whether not in this life anymore, not physically with us, we're far away from our families, we feel alone, we feel missing out, we think of the things that we wish we were surrounded with, whether that's family or missed opportunities or what have you, that we wish we could celebrate and we're not being able to. Grief is a really complicated, deep, profound emotion, one that I've become very well acquainted with this year after losing my son and losing some other things in my life. And it is different for everyone. And some people want to say that, oh, grief is universal, and yes, everyone goes through grief, but the way people experience it is very individual. So I'm going to make some recommendations, but like I said, your grief and what you're specifically needing could be different, but I'm also happy to reach out individually and share some suggestions or see what might be needed for you specifically. So one of the top oils for grief is the Breathe blend oil. It really lets you to breathe and release that grief and that pain that you're holding on to. Same with Deep Blue. It is the blend for pain. So it's really great for like muscle pain and wounds and bruises and all of those kinds of things physically. But it's really good. It's emotionally, it's good for surrendering pain. Letting go. I, for one, have been one that holds on to it. Like, okay, if I let it go too soon, or if I just process through the emotion and let it go, was it really that important to me? Do I not value it if I just stop thinking about it all the time? It must not have been, and then I'm a bad person for not sitting in and feeling that hard emotion for an extended period of time. So Breathe and Deep Blue are really good tools to use. There's also some other ones. Geranium is the oil of love and trust. Lime is the oil of zest for life. So if you're trying to feel that love and that warmth again, feel some joy and excitement, those are some really good ones for that. And then the second emotion that I wanted to talk about a little bit more in depth was feeling lonely, feeling isolated, lonely from other people. And these may not be oils that we would think of right off the bat. First one is Marjoram. It's the oil of connection. And it really brings that gift of opening you up. If you've been pulling away and isolating yourself from others around you, maybe because of the grief, or maybe because of other things going on in your life, and you're like, well, I don't know how to bridge the gap now. I've pulled myself back. How do I want to feel connected? Marjoram has that amazing gift for you. Another oil that I didn't even think of, it's not one that I frequently use emotionally, but Cedarwood is the oil of community. I feel like it's going to be my new favorite of the season. Cedarwood is the oil of community that really invites you to make those connections and feel included, belong with your community. Because I think deep down, people maybe don't reach out or include you, not because they don't want to or because they don't think you belong with their group, but because people are so concerned. They have so much going on here internally, that we've got to fix, that you got to work on you before some people are able to turn outwards and see others. And that's just a gift that sometimes that's an innate gift. Sometimes that gift takes some time to develop. Everyone's a little bit different in that. But then some other good ones, still that geranium, that love and trust oil can really help foster those connections, feeling loved, feeling included, building relationships at this time. Wherever you are during the holidays, whatever you're processing through your emotions, that's okay. However you're feeling is okay. But there's also tools to help you get the support and feel the love. And I don't want to just say survive the holidays, because that's not what I'm about. I want you to thrive. I want you to grow. There is a lot of growth after seasons of pain and grief and loneliness, if you will let yourself do that. If you'll let yourself learn from those seeds and experiences to move you forward. Okay, I've been really lonely. I'm going to take the extra step for connection. I've been really grieving. I've been in a lot of pain. I'm going to look to how can I alleviate that suffering. And maybe Christmas still isn't all laughter and joy and all of those things for you, but maybe you're spending that time to lift up the people who are suffering like you once were. You're using that empathy, that gift, the gifts that you've gained through those hard emotions, through those hard times for you. So, Mental Health Monday for the holidays. If there's other emotions that you are really coming up for you during the holidays, go ahead and put it in the comments below, and I'll see if there's other questions or things to make a part 2. Otherwise, take care of you. Happy holidays. Thanks, guys.